Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm an office worker that lives purely for love and for my family. My family consists of my wife, Juri, who I remarried 8 years ago, and my angel, Mia, my daughter. Today we're supposed to be going out for dinner, all three of us. But Mia's been on the phone with her friend for ages and hasn't come out of her room. Mia, we're going soon!
Then I'll see you at the outlet store this weekend. Pancakes? We're going to eat pancakes next week. Universal Studios is the week after next.
Mia, can you hear me?
Next week we have tests, so we'll be studying all the time. When you work, you've got to work hard, and when you play, you've got to play hard.
Mia!
Some people seem to think that stoicism is the best way forward.
Hey! Can you hear me?
Like, they've just got to endure and endure and endure, but that'll just stress you out in the long term. It's so inefficient.
Knock, knock! Who's there? Marco!
Polo!
You can hear me after all. End the phone call and come out with your hands up. You're surrounded!
Sorry, my dad's starting another bad joke, so I'm gonna end the call. See ya! That's so unfair. I can't help but reply.
That's why I said it. When I call you, please come out.
Oh, we're having sushi today, right? Yay!
Hey, don't change the topic. Wait! Mia's in her second year of high school. This might sound like I'm bragging, but she's grown up into a sweet, kind girl. She hasn't been rebellious either. I believe that we would continue living in happiness as a family, but 3 months later, Mia suddenly started acting strangely. Huh? Again? Mia, can you take the chains off of the door?
Oh, yeah. Hurry inside. Go, 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 go!
Don't rush me like I'm a soldier or something.
Welcome home.
I'm back, but why are you putting chains on the door before it's even turned 7 in the evening?
That's, oh, I know. Don't you know everyone says stranger danger?
That's for strangers, right? Juri and I aren't strangers. We're on your side.
Are you sure?
Huh? What?
No, it's nothing.
There's definitely something wrong. That evening, and stuff like that, Mia's acting really weird lately.
That's true. It is strange.
Do you know anything? Whether she's arguing with her friends or being hit on by some weird guys?
I have my part-time job too, so it's not like I'm always with her.
Dealing with kids her age is just as difficult as trying to get a degree in law.
That's a different kind of difficult. I'll try talking to her.
Yeah, it might be better for her to talk to another woman. I'll leave it to you then.
Okay, but I'll apologize in advance. It might be something like, I made a boyfriend, but it's hard to tell Dad.
What? A boyfriend?
I'm just being hypothetical.
Well, I guess it's a pretty typical pattern. It's common in dramas and stuff, after all.
Listen, one day Mia will leave the nest, and she'll get a husband.
Don't say stuff like that. If a guy turns up and says he wants to marry her, I'll make him suffer with my dad jokes.
If you do something like that, they'll just hate you.
If they really love Mia, they'll accept it.
Why did the banker decide to resign?
He lost interest in the job. And that was the end of my jokes. After that, I did my best to keep an eye on Mia without letting her realize. But Mia became even more unhappy and always looked troubled. One day, when I got home, Mia and Juri were in the living room having an argument. I threw my bag to the floor and tried to cut in and stop the fight.
I told you, I don't want to go on a trip. You're young. It's not good for you to be shutting yourself indoors all the time. I'm going to school, and it's not like I'm bothering anyone. Mia, you're in a very unhealthy condition. I'll give you pocket money, so go out and enjoy yourself. If you don't want to go with us, how about you go with your friends? You're being so annoying. I don't want to go outside. I'm only thinking of you.
Stop! What's going on?
I suggested we go on a family trip because she hasn't gone outside at all, but she says that she doesn't want to. If you're really thinking about me, then don't force me to go on a trip when I'm saying that I don't want to. It's not like I'm being lazy or causing anyone any trouble. You really think you're not causing trouble? Even though you're always sitting in the living room? You're in the way of my cleaning. If you're going to stay at home, then go study in your own room.
Jury, you don't have to say it like that.
What? You're the one that said they'd leave the problem to me.
Also, nothing. Mia, do you mind having a chat?
If it's in your office, then fine.
Thanks, Jury. It seems I better deal with this after all.
Ugh, whatever.
Mia, let's go. So why were you arguing with Mom? Was it only because she kept suggesting the family trip?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to go on a trip? Is it because you're embarrassed about being with us?
That's not it.
Okay, so there's another reason.
I just don't want to leave the house at the moment.
Says the person who loves hanging out with her friends. What happened?
Don't tell Mom.
Okay.
The truth is, there is a boy in my class who's doing stalkerish things.
Huh? What? A stalker? I decided to listen to Mia's story carefully. According to Mia, there was a boy nicknamed Sandal in her class, and he was always following her. Wherever she went, there was a high probability that he was already there, ready and waiting to call out to her. Is there any chance of it being a coincidence?
It's impossible. One time, he called out to me saying, "What a coincidence!" in a lingerie shop.
Are you serious? That's way too creepy.
My entire body went cold, and I thought there must be a way that he's finding out about my plans and lying in wait for me. He's got a face that looked like a weaved sandal, and he smiles so creepily, saying, "What a coincidence."
That's practically a horror story. If he really is stalking you, then how's he finding out about your plans?
First, I thought it might be my friends, but whenever he turned up, they would be just as surprised and creeped out as me. If they're acting, then their acting skills are way too perfect. That's why I don't think it's from my friends.
Then what's the other possibility?
The only other thing I thought was eavesdropping, or perhaps a camera.
Huh? A camera? Do you have any idea about where it might be?
I'm not sure, but I have good reason to think it's a camera, though. Whenever Sandal's waiting for me, it's at the places I've decided in my room, whether it's with my friends here or over the phone.
No way.
I've been recording where he turns up in a notebook, and then...
Wait, it's quite a while ago. But that time you made plans for the outlet, the pancakes, and Universal Studios?
He was there. He tried to make it seem like a coincidence every single time. He hasn't turned up to places we decide online, so that means he hasn't done anything to my phone.
If you've managed to figure out that much, then how about we call someone to search your room? Oh, I guess that's too fast.
Exactly, we can't yet.
If we were to search her room, then we would most likely find a camera or a listening device. But we don't have the evidence to prove that it was Sandal who planted it. And we don't know how he even managed to get in. We have to work that out before doing anything. Otherwise, he'll get away with it and might plan another way to stalk Mia.
I want to solve the problem while he still thinks I haven't noticed.
Yeah, we have to do it so that he can never stalk again.
But I just don't know how to catch him out.
Then how about this? End of war meeting.
Mom, I'm sorry. I do want to go on a trip after all. Oh, really? I'm glad. You finally understand. Honey, thank you for convincing her.
Yeah, this is my job as the breadwinner after all. But the problem is, I've got a business trip starting from Friday, so you two go on ahead.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame.
It really is. And so, Mia and Jury started planning their trip, which would be a 2-night, 3-day trip from Friday night until Sunday. As for me, I would be lying in wait for the guy called Sandal on my so-called business trip. I would be watching out for whether the stalker would do something while the house was empty. I got the neighbors to cooperate and would be watching our house 24/7. On Friday, Mia and Jury went out for their trip, as planned, and my surveillance time began early Saturday morning. Huh? Who's that? He's super suspicious, and he fits Mia's description. He really does look like a Sandal. So that's the guy that's stalking Mia. He's going into the house. Where the hell did he get a copy of the key? I can only think of one source. Enemies often pretend to be our allies. Sandal had only been in the house for a minute, and the light in Mia's room was turned on. With that, it was clear that Sandal was trespassing, and guilty of other things too. Now it was time for our payback. Yes! It's Mia's room. It's her smell. Oh my god. Mia, I love you. Super. I love you. Home run! Wah! What are you doing in my daughter's room? Wah! Why are you here, father-in-law? Don't you dare call me father-in-law, you creepy perverted stalker! Ow! It hurts! Stop! This is for Mia, who was frightened of your creepy stalking. This is for Mia, who was stressed out by your creepy stalking. And this is for Mia, who was crying because of your creepy stalking. I'm sorry. Take this, and this, and this, and this. This is all for Mia! I did it because I loved her, that's all! If you love her, then tell her to her face! You won't get away with this, or any of your other crimes! After that, Sandal gave in pretty quickly, and confessed everything to me, such as how he managed to get into our house. My predictions were correct, but it was still a shock to me to find out that it was the truth. 1 month later...
Huh? Hiroshi, are you home?
I'm home! Mia and I are having dinner.
If you're home, can you let me in? The door won't open.
Of course it won't.
Huh?
I changed the locks while you were out.
Why would you do that?
Because you're a stranger to us now.
What? Are you drunk?
You're the one that's drunk, on love with another man.
What? Stop being so ridiculous. Are you saying that I'm cheating on you? What's this?
It's proof of your affair.
You're the worst. You put a camera in the room?
You're the one that welcomed a stalker called Sandal into Mia's room, and let him set cameras and microphones.
Huh? What? I don't know anyone named Sandal. Stop accusing me of stupid things.
Sandal confessed everything about your connection to him. He said that he paid you money to let him into Mia's room and set up the cameras. He said that you told him you would take your family on a trip, so he could do whatever he liked while we were away.
He told us he was going to pay you $3,500 if it went well. Sandal's family runs a famous business, so he would have no problem paying that much. That's not true. He was threatening me.
Enough!
Just give up.
That's why you were so bent on taking Mia on a trip.
The house had to be empty for Sandal to be able to trespass.
You just wanted money to be able to continue to cheat on me. You sold out my daughter for another man.
You're the worst. I never want to see you again.
So I want a divorce.
Wait, that's so sudden.
It's your own fault.
Why should we care about your convenience? It's nothing in comparison to the fear I had to experience. It's just like a model saying, I'm so fat, I have to lose weight. It's nonsense. It was on impulse. I didn't mean to. I'll change, so please, forgive me.
No way. It was enough that you had an affair, but on top of that, you made my sweet little Mia experience something so horrible.
If you hadn't done anything, Dad, I think I would still be under Sandal's influence. I would still be really scared. I won't talk to Sandal ever again, so please, forgive me.
I don't care.
You have nothing to do with us, so do what you like. You're just as bad. You used Sandal to set a camera in my room, too. Don't get all high and mighty. You're getting angry with the wrong person.
You did the same thing to Mia. You're fine with doing it to other people, but you don't like it when it's done to you. That's not very fair, is it?
And you were just pretending to be worried about me. You were just trying to figure out whether I knew about Sandal. Like I said, it was on impulse.
Well, I thought you were suspicious from quite a while ago.
Really?
It makes no sense telling you to stay in your room if you're going to be a shut-in. It was really strange.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter whether I stay in my room or in the living room. I'll be a shut-in either way.
It made me think, what the hell is she saying?
Please forgive me. Give me another chance.
No way. I want a divorce.
Both me and Dad hate you just as much as we hate people that stand still at the gates in a station. Please, I don't want a divorce. No!
After that, I used a video of her meeting her lover to get a divorce. Jury paid $20,000 in compensation, and then disappeared. Sandal, who had been stalking Mia and trespassing in our home, was kicked out of school. He was disowned by his parents and forced out of his own home. It seems he thought that if he confessed everything, he would be forgiven. He was too naive, even for a kid. We'd finally managed to get rid of the stalker and the cheater, so Mia and I are back to living together. Just the two of us. At the moment, it doesn't look like I'll be getting married again, and Mia doesn't have a boyfriend yet. It won't be so bad to just enjoy our time together, until Mia gets married. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then. See you next time. Bye.